fuck. Ah, shit. Ah! Okay. Okay. This is awkward. No! Just accidentally hit live very early. Hold on. I am the epitome of goobers.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready. What are you doing? What's with the buzzing? Okay, you know, that's fair.
I'm gonna see if I checked the fuse box. Everything seems to be okay on that end.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna first fix the chair that I broke. What, the one part of it that I know I can't fix.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, now I'm gonna go and get everything ready.
Alright.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Mm. Alright, everybody. Okay, that came out raw. Alright, everybody, make sure you use this time to get your snacks, get your drinks. We'll be going in live in about 4 minutes, okay? I hope to actually see you guys there. Okay. Ah, why does this always keep happening? I hate how this always keeps doing that. Thanks, boys. How's it answered, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Point Inn. I'm Mikoto Niue, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It is so good to actually see you guys here today. Did you guys eat well? Did you guys rested well? Did you guys have a good day at work? If not, I hope that today's stream will make your day a bit more brighter and better. But how is everyone? Wow, thank you so very much for the care package. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, so that way I don't actually forget, okay? Okay. Ooh, that's the hydrate. let me go ahead and do the stretch. So, okay, that is good. That is really good. Okay, but how is everyone doing today? I actually hope that you guys have a good day. My day is a little bit slow at the beginning. Well, it took a little bit of while for me to get out of bed, but it actually was an okay day. Steve came home early. We had a good time, and I also got myself plenty to eat. But now that I actually got that thing situated and out of the way, I am actually ready to kickstart for today's stream, where we're gonna be back and doing commission orders. That's right. Today's the day we're actually gonna be doing a commission stream, one which we have going to do an order for a very reoccurring customer of mine, and I'm hoping to actually do this with you guys, and I'm looking forward to doing this again. Oh, Dragoon Wolf, 12, hi, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn, and thanks for the follow. I hope you actually enjoy your time here in the Paper Plane Inn. But, so yeah, I'm actually looking forward to doing today's stream with y'all. So, without further ado, how about we actually go straight to the podium, and then we'll actually get ourselves ready to work.
I imagine you'd be happier, considering recent events.
Huh?
It's just... Oh, hello.
Hi!
Hello. Oh, by the way, hon, Azura sends her regards.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy for that. And Chad, hi! Hold on, let me get you out of that jar.
Hooray!
There you go. You are free. And yes, today is the day we're actually going to be doing your order, Shats.
It's about damn time. No, I can't.
I know that, say what you want when it comes to StarCraft, I actually have a soft spot for it.
Hello, what's this?
Okay, so let me just give me a minute here so I can actually gather my resources for references. Because today we're going to be drawing out 2 characters instead of 1 today. This and...
Other half's around here somewhere.
Wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I think? Wait a minute. I just realized it. I have it in my corner. Let me just dig. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, dearie. Okay,
Ooh.
I am in Shad's corner in terms of his commissions. Okay, wait. Yeah, there it is. There we go. We're actually gonna be
weird noises. Just reacting to a version of a song, but it's ODST.
Oh?
Yeah, you know me. I'm a big ODST fanboy, and someone did a original mix of Under Cover of Night, but you're an ODST.
Let's see, a yin-yang hugging sort of pose.
Should I have been a little more specific on that?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a little tricky.
Well, I could try cooking what I can, but any sort of help is welcome in this house. Because
When I meant like a yin-yang sort of thing, being that Sora, the redhead, is the Shadowbringer, and Mimi, obviously, you know, is the Lightbringer. You obviously know that.
that I'm aware of.
I meant like, you know, like they're on opposite sides, but, you know, hugging around the waist and all that.
I mean, I could. Let me see if I can get this. If I can cook this pose properly. And Renia, hi! Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Okay. The benefit that you're here presently is that you get to see how it's. Okay, so we're gonna make us a rough sketch, a thumbnail sketch of the pose. normally I would have this thing done by then. I would have the sketch done at that point. But I got distracted, and that is very heavily on me. And no, it's not just D&D. That's the major distraction.
To be fair, you've been busy with a whole lot of other things, mainly being sick
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, earlier this year, oh, it was not pleasant. Everyone, please make sure you take care of yourselves. Don't get sick. It's not fun. It's not fun. You will get sick of getting sick. I mean, you will get sick on being sick, for sure. Take it from me. Okay, so we're gonna actually draw, the thumbnail pose. We're gonna draw a thumbnail sketch on the pose, and given that you are here, you can actually get to see this in real time and see if this actually is, savvy in your end.
Savvy, you said?
Yeah? I said, I know what I said. Look, I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty much dominating the brain as we speak. I would love to actually be part of a pirate-themed D&D campaign, for sure. Or watch Pirates of the Caribbean itself, or draw a pirate character that'll most likely be taking place in, Mermaid, for sure. I have ideas that I want to actually do. I mean, I am considering doing a, let's let Patreon cook a character, and this time it'll be pirate themed. But next month is gonna be where, let Chad cook let Chad cook a farm. Let people on Patreon cook a farm boy, and yeah. Okay, so that's Mimi's pose. She got that Jack Sparrow brain rot. I mean, who doesn't back when Pirates of the Caribbean dominated the period, if you will.
I've got a job, dude. I've got a job, dude.
Nah, but I got one. The one that's better is just like, you're to negotiate, eh? Well, that's gonna be really difficult. Got it.
And this is why Johnny Depp will always be one of the best actors in known history.
Exactly. When Steve and I find ourselves a full collection of Pirates of the Caribbean, that is going to be added into the movie collection that we have in our house. Because, look, if there's anything that my dad actually taught me well, it's to be a bit of a movie buff.
Mm-hmm.
And being a movie buff is what I shall be. So and also ingrained me the hoarding idea to actually hoard a lot of physical copies of movies and TV series. My sister and I almost may have a full DVD collection of certain movies that we are familiar with growing up. Now, Shad, this is base pose number 1.
1 second. Please pardon me.
Bliss.
Yes, you.
Sorry.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
This is pose
That's
number
fine.
1, Shads.
And there's an Afton in the jar now.
Oh, hold on, Afton. Let me get you out of that jar. Let me get you out of that jar. For Gora, I'm fishing you out from the jar.
Let me guess. I popped in, but you heard no voices, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems to be something that's happening with me. Also, I will apologize for any background noise. Also, kind of helping someone in the background. Well, or just watching, really.
So, Shads, this is pose number 1 for the thumbnail pose. What do you think of this one?
That is more in line with what I was envisioning. Were you going to do more poses, or or was this like a
Well, I am open
wording? What is the wording I'm looking for?
I am open to creating more poses where I could because I want to make sure that that my customers come out of this satisfied. Mind you, you only have like 3 free edits, and afterwards, I'm gonna go for it after that.
Well, yeah, I understand that. The other thing, as I continue to say when I get commissions from you, is I don't want you to strain yourself or push yourself for the sake of making it to my liking. The fact alone you've taken this commission of mine is already more than I could earthly ask for, besides also paying you.
Aw, thank you. And okay, we got somebody who asked for a jar redeemed.
Let me guess. Oh, it's a dice roll. I was
Mhm.
looking for those specific.
So 1 is the spouse, 2 is Dave. Dave is not here, and I'm upset. Okay, 1 is Steve, 2 is Shads, 3 is Afton, 4 is that I get to turn into a plushie, and then I go into the jar.
Having you in the jar is always funny.
Ah. Sorry, spouse.
I am too busy jamming to care.
That is those were your last words. But hey, look, your hat's a lid now.
If only you could have like lids like that, which you could customize, but that's a safety hazard.
Yeah, it can be. Depending on the hat shape too. That also is is what makes and breaks in it. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're satisfied with this pose. I'll carry on as is.
Yeah, that is. I'm sorry again that I couldn't be specific in the first reference.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm just trying my best to make sure I help where I can. Because unlike someone else I used to know, he got everything just about right with my commission except for the pose. And of course he had to do something with the lighting. You know who I speak.
And I will not speak any further on the matter.
Look, the one thing he actually serves now is a cautionary tale of what you can not do. And it should be that way. And hi there, West.
Hello.
Hey, Wes.
Yeah, don't...
What the?
Wait, hold on. You are quiet in my end. Let me crank up the volume. Okay, Golem, crank up West volume to 20%. Okay, let's see if that actually does work. Say something.
Something.
There you go.
I've been quiet forever,
sorry,
actually, on all your
also.
streams.
I
I'm
know,
sorry,
right?
Also, I am obliged
Yeah.
to give the thing. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
I would have been here earlier, but I revisited my Pacific Care and Ankle doctor. I'm at the halfway point of wearing this brace, so in 1 month's time, I'll probably take this off at long last and go back to work.
Holly frickin' Luya.
I can only imagine just how frustrating it must have been wearing that brace.
It's not the brace that's frustrating, it's the insurances that's kind of screwed me all month.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
What do you mean I was supposed to go to these people the whole time? Ah.
Well, at least it's situated now, right?
Not almost. I'm hoping what I just did at the office is the last step.
Fingers crossed. And chat, no, chat.
Wait, oh, is it what I think it is?
It's from yesterday's shenanigans in Cult of the Lamb.
I
What?
fucked the
Yeah.
demon in the ass.
Hey-o!
Oh.
What are you, mate?
I came in just in time to hear the reaction. Although I didn't see any reaction yesterday.
So basically, Shads was like, and then he, and something like, you knew precisely what was gonna happen when you gave us power of the sensor bar.
I mean, it's why
It
you
was
have to
the-
put it
I
down
have
it was
in.
like-
a question though.
What's that?
What question?
If I can fuck a demon in the ass, does that mean it will fit for Miki?
No! What? No!
Absolutely.
Talk about him. That is quite a... That was a clever comeback. I'm not going to lie. That was a very clever comeback.
And on
But to
that
be fair-
note, I must retrieve my dinner. I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Right.
I can't find my clips. Have you tried doing the method in Twitch where if you go to videos, you go find a little bar that actually direct you to either highlights, clips, and I'm sure it'll might show up. I'm sure if you go there you will find clips. And no, I save my clips through notes. Oh, I am so sorry for you, Cute Rarity Clown.
What?
Let's just say Cute Rarity Clown, if I actually read this right, she saved the clips through notes, like Notepad or something, and she must have lost it.
No.
Yeah. But I missed playing Cult of the Lamb. It really feels good to be back.
3 gigabytes is easy for me to install and uninstall.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hard to believe it's actually a very lightweight game. I mean, a lightweight game in today's standards. I mean, back in the day, if you tried introducing this, like in the 2000s or the 90s, they would actually just look at you and say, "The fuck do you mean this costs 3 gigabytes?" I'm sure that you guys who are in their late 20s or 30s would actually know what I'm talking about. Because back then, things were much lighter in terms of software.
Oh, that, yeah.
I mean, today's standards, we've got so many powerful things like AMD Ryzen's, Corsairs, MSI, Lian, MSI, all that crazy stuff. And here I am playing Undertale on such a strong thing.
My dragon is still okay, but it's still hard to believe I had that thing for 9 years. I just did the math in my head.
Eesh. I mean, the glacier here is almost like half as old as that now.
Take good care of your potatoes, everybody, because there will come a day it will actually do expire, and oh, I'm not looking forward to that. I need to actually upload some stuff that I have from my laptop and put them in my external hard drive. One of them most of them are drawings.
Listen.
Yes, Retrofox. Retrofox, he's not here right now to actually read that. He went off scrounging for food. Maybe but I will remind it to him when he gets back, for sure.
I shall copy and paste this into the chat.
Yep.
2016 build, still alive. Don't know how.
Like, this thing almost expired. Remember when I showed you the spicy potato of it?
Jesus. But yes, everyone, please take care of your computers. That also includes phones, because someday there will come a point it will eventually kick the bucket. And whatever you were working on, and if that is really important, that was not backed up, trust me, it's a pain I wish nobody would ever go through. Like, okay, story time. I know this is a story I talked about a lot, but it needs to be said until the cows come home. Once upon a time, in the era of almost 10 years ago at this point, I was actually still neck deep into the Gmod community. I was actually trying my best to make my own videos, if you will. But my laptop at the time was it is really an old potato. Now, Shads here and I are part of a Gmod tennis back in the day, where it's my turn to actually make the entry of that tennis. Now, quick tangent. A Gmod. Oh my goodness! Boo! Hi! Welcome, readers! Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn! I am Ikatanui, and we are currently drawing a commission order for my client, my best friend Shads. But Fu, how are you? I hope you actually have a good day at your stream today. Truly. Okay, so all right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Gmod tennis. Quick tangent for an explanation. A Gmod tennis is where you take one or two is a collaboration storytelling efforts. Oh yeah, I was explaining about the time my potato died, and I was explaining about what the concept of a Gmod tennis is. Now, a Gmod tennis is what is when you take two animators from the Gmod community and where they collab and actually making a story of sorts. One person makes the first part, followed by the partner to making the second part. And when they're done, it goes back into the first partner until the story concludes. You know, both parties take turns on how they actually write the story, and it can actually go whatever direction that both parties want, so long as the story is coherent in a sense. Gonna raid and run, need to get ready for the gym. Alright, you take care, Fu. You have a good day at the gym. And so, yeah, it would have been my turn in the Gmod tennis that I'm a part of, where I'm supposed to be making part 8 of the said series, which would be the last entry before Shads will actually write the conclusion. And yeah, I was actually on a roll on getting the commission, getting the screenshots and try to animate where I could in Sony Vegas. But again, this laptop of mine is a potato. That laptop of mine was a potato at the day. And Toppes, thank you so very much for the sub for 5 months. Thank you. And so, one day, when I came home from work, I was exhausted, but I was actually looking forward to actually working onto the next part of where I left off when working on part 8. Only to realize in pure horror, no matter how many times I tried to turn on my laptop, it didn't turn on. It died at that. It actually died when I was away at work, and so I had to see if I could find a mechanic to see if they could actually help with my laptop. But unfortunately, they told me that that it really did died, and that also includes it took down It really did took down. It took down everything with it. My progress, my screenshots. I did not back up my files.
I am sorry. I am just absolutely living at the moment.
Yes, exactly.
Text-to-speech, a classic.
Yeah, that seems like that reaction Miki would have.
Yeah, yeah. I was utterly heartbroken, man. But they would actually but the mechanics said that they would actually do where they can to transfer some of my my files into into a new hardware, if you will. But and so it took me a while until I finally got myself a new laptop, if you will. And that is my old faithful that I had for almost 9 years straight. But the moment I actually had to wait for my new laptop to be done, the Gmod files cannot be retrieved. The Gmod screenshots, my hard work for part 8, went down the shitter, and it's really hard for me to go back to it since. It really is. It really is. Moral of the story, back up your files, make sure that they are in external hard drives or external hard drives or flash drives, whatever, if you will, because someday your old faithful will end up kicking the bucket. And if you didn't save, and if you didn't back that up, You will feel that pain even though it's been almost not 10 years in my perspective. Oh, it still hurts. Oh, it still hurts.
If I may be completely honest,
Yes?
to see that failure of your old compy basically kill your Gmod motivation and, well, lose all that stuff, it killed me inside because I do care about you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I was.
It's why I'm hopeful at least one of these days you'll return to Gmod and maybe we might see good old Mikoto Nui return to her animating ways because again, love your videos when you were making them.
Aw, thank you. I think maybe just to warm things up, I'm gonna have to start small, if you will. Start small, make Gmod shorts, and who knows? Maybe it might warm me up until I finally get myself back into until the bigger projects, if you will. Cause I ever since what happened to me in my with my old laptop, I'm slowly getting myself back into drawing, and it did actually improve, and my art really had improved since. But my mind will always keep looking back into, Mickey, why did you say back up your files? Hey.
Sometimes it happens. Back then, I don't think there was any like software backup systems yet, like OneDrive.
This is true. Alright, and oh, so there's a care package. Let me go ahead and do that.
Hmm.
Okay, as we're talking about clips, I isn't gonna share for yesterday's live stream, if that's no problem, that is. But I hope it'll lift up the spirits. Okay.
Why did I just hear a what was it? I just heard gremlin for a moment.
No, that was just me stretching, and thank you so very much for the care package. Okay. Let's see. I am going do my best at. What the? Why is the links not working?
Why is the what not working?
I think Cute Rarity Clown tries to post a link, but all I see are asterisks.
Didn't her follower form die yesterday or something?
I don't know if it showed the clip. The TLDR, one of the followers tried to ship my character with Dave's character. Ah, right! Fuck no. 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 Absolutely fuck no. Okay.
Just shaking my head to that.
No. Whoever is, cause look, we recruited a poet. Night probably hates clipping. Nightbot fairy, why? I thought I tamed that little sucker.
I was actually going to ask, like, what would you say is a pretty good bot to use stuff like this?
I'm using Nightbot Fairy I'm using the Nightbot to actually give me I'm using the Nightbot in order to help me when it comes to promoting my links, helping me with art raffles and whatnot. But it's still I think I may have not gotten but I think I'm still trying to work on getting the kinks to it right. It's a hassle and a half.
Yeah, like, it took me I just only asked because, like, mostly I see a lot of people, like, using bots to help them with their streams and such, but, well, then there's also the ones for Discord servers, which are a whole other thing, per se, though somehow getting used to them.
I am considering on using bots on my Discord servers, but I just don't know which one to actually go, if you will.
Like, I only think that because, well, like, I had to. I'm kind of looking about for some, per se.
Ah.
Because, well, yeah, you've seen it. I think most of you've seen it.
Oh yeah, has anyone told Shads about his Cult of the Lamb character? Yes, we did, Madam Mercy. Yes, we did.
Yep, that is something.
Still one of the most hilarious things that happened into my game. I really just can't wait to
Hey, look here. Look here. If I'm gonna fuck a demon in the ass, the one thing I want is satisfaction and also tentacles up my. I mean, what?
Dude, don't out yourself here. You're outing yourself on that.
Oh dear.
We're recording, by the way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is recorded, live streamed.
Almost forgot. Need to actually save this. No. Hold on a second. How did I usually save the commission format again? Okay. Okay.
Hey, listen.
TI Shads. Order number. Okay. 7. Lucky 7. Hold on a second. I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast. Okay? I'll be right back in a jiffy.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Shads.
I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting for me. Whew!
Welcome back.
Okay, so let's see. This actually doesn't look too bad for the post so far.
No, actually, I'm liking this a lot.
Thank you.
Makes me in anticipation for when you get to Sora. Because again, I don't think you've drawn Sora all that much besides the one headshot you did of her.
No. Which, speaking of which, where are thou his main headshots?
I was gonna say, maybe you want to bring that up as reference too.
I am gonna do that as we speak, which is gonna be right here. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Also, apparently, Retro wanted me to read something.
Huh?
Shadow, you know better than to bang a demon in the... with the fur bulges in the...
Worth it.
Why every time?
Also, I was actually gonna ask this, Mickey, because I asked the other guys about this.
Yaddle?
Have you ever watched The Chaotic Good Barbarian?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I only ask. It's just like this. Essentially, like it's the what would happen if you gave a level 20 barbarian a circlet of intelligence.
Huh. I don't think I actually heard of that one.
They're done by a channel called Dungeon Soup.
Can you give me a video, if you will?
I will. Like to clarify, it is unhinged. I had to describe it.
Unhinged how?
Well, I recommend you watch it later. Then,
Oh, wait, that one! That one! I remember that one!
Mm-hmm.
I actually like that one segment when he actually does the 1 million cuts, and there is an actual legit video that lasts for 4 hours where he actually did it to the letter.
Like he does like an excessive amount of like just speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just him like stabbing him with a toothpick?
Yes, stabbing with a toothpick.
1 billion strikes.
Squeeze a lemon.
Squirt of lemon. My favorite actually has to be his bingo card.
No?
Wait, have you not looked at the bingo card?
No, I haven't. I only watched a couple of bits of this. I've yet to watch the entire repertoire.
No, it's in the Hearse of Strahd. You see him kind of like fill out a bingo card, and it seems to be his own bingo card of what he's been making, or what he wants to do.
Nay?
Let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
Yes.
And then you can see it.
Cinta? Ano, Cinta? Dear, you good?
It's in the TV chat.
Oh, okay.
That's it. No.
Look how cute he is. I was just browsing through my photos, and then I found that. It's just, look at this boy. Look how goofy he is.
He really was a goofy boy.
Do you hang on? Do you need a minute before you continue or do anything else, Miki? If you,
Yeah. Do you need a minute?
I will. It's just that, I'm okay. It's just,
I implore you to just take a minute if you need it, please.
I think it's just me who... Golem, did you actually bork on purpose? You did bork on purpose. Okay, Golem. I guess it's just me who still misses my boy, after it has been, well, technically 3 months, if you will. But you know, something tells me that back when it was snowing here, there was still leftover snow, he would have stand out. He would have.
One time he stands out in the night.
Yeah. I can't wait for the day that we got a black cat again. But I will still give him a different name, you know? Let's see. I'm okay.
Okay.
It's just that I'm just nostalgic. That's all. There's an ad break right now.
Okay. Also, I found the bingo card,
No?
and like, look at some of this. Like, how?
Shiva.
I know, right?
Under mid-manga, infinite lich jerky. Oh god, I just suddenly realized something that speaking of
Yep.
lich, it does remind me of the one story that Steve and I had to endure from last night's game when it comes to the Ravenloft Ravenloft trail, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I'll explain once we're out of ad break. But it actually does feel good to be back. It actually feels nice to actually get back into the swing of things. Though I should kind of give everyone a bit of a heads up that starting next week, if you will, Steve and I are going to be ranch sitting the place, considering his folks are going to be out of town for a while. And, so yeah, things will be a little bit different in terms of how Steve and I, are gonna be located at. And no, sadly, Uno is not there in the ranch. He was
Wait,
a bit
which
of a...
one's again?
Uno's the little white snowball cat with a
Ah.
bobtail. And he was on my blanket. And I remember when chat actually are gushing over Uno's cuteness when he was when he can be heard in the mic.
Oh, was he a loud one?
Yeah, he was a loud one. And now he's a big chunky boy.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. No more ads. That may be true, but there's still 17 seconds left in my ad break in progress. The moment that thing is finally down, I am actually gonna take down this batter, and then we'll actually get ourselves back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what did you think of the bingo card?
It actually is good. And
Possibly.
fuck! Oh fuck! I did the biggest oopsie again. I almost I forgot to hit the record the time lapse. Fuck!
Oh, God.
Do that now.
I did that.
Do it now! Do it now!
I did it now. That way I can oh. Okay, Clip Studio Paint has this feature where you actually can record the time lapse of your art. And I have this thing in Patreon that people can actually see the time lapse of that art, if you will. That actually depends on what pledge people actually pledged me there. That's in tier 2 of my pledge.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go do the stretch. And then I'll go do the jar redeem, okay?
Honey, it's safe. It's a layer save.
Yeah, that's another good question. But, like, every time I look at this bingo card, it's absolutely insane that how he got to some of these, or how he did it.
Okay. Now then, Lord Bloth actually did the jar redeem, so 1 is Shads, 2 is Afton, 3 is West, 4 is Psycho, 5 is I get to turn into a jar at plushie and I go into the jar.
Yes, by the way.
6 is I'm gonna have to re-roll, okay?
Hmm.
Okay, and you're getting out of the jar.
Good.
I am so Sorry, Shads.
Yeah.
And the last words.
You cannot.
Did it fit?
Shut! No! Hey!
Not even.
What am I going to do with you?
You can't stop us.
Fake. Could say Steve is immune. Well, he is not immune, but he's just shuffled in the lower part of the raffle, if you will.
Wait, what raffle?
Well, when it comes to the jar raffle, that's all.
Right.
Right.
So you put him in. Since it's a 1 in 4 chance, wouldn't that only mean he has like what, a 25% chance of him actually getting in, or is that decreased to a certain percentile because, well,
It's decreased, considering the fact that he was already in the jar until that significant point.
okay, just check.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually get sure if I get this thing right. Considering that Mimi has a small chest, in that context, yeah, I did draw her with a little bit of a bigger chest. Okay, got it. Okay.
That is like,
Yeah, what?
you did say that in the event of you making small booba, that you are clearly a changeling, and therefore, Shads, get the iron, just in case.
I'm
Get
fine.
the cold iron.
What are you talking about?
I would, but I am in the
Get him
jar,
in.
so...
Who has the cold iron? I can't touch it, remember?
Look, no. It would raise a significant amount of questions if a character I drew is flat and is thin and there's no ass.
I'm guessing because there's ass and thighs, we're clear, right?
Yeah, like again, if I design a character that is flat and thin and no ass, then there is something incredibly wrong. Oh, it's my sister! Hi, sis! What's it good? Hi, sis! How you doing over there?
Hello.
We're talking about things.
That's my older sister, Candy Ashes, mind you.
Imagine having a sibling that watches the stuff you make.
Yeah. Okay, now I know her that she has these kinds of pants. Yes. Okay, Now I'm gonna try my best to wait a minute. Why are you? Wait a minute. Today is Thursday. All right, it's a day off. Okay, carry on, sis. I was gonna ask why are you here, but then I remembered it's a day off, and yeah, that is absolutely on me. It's been a long hot minute. Okay, so I'm just stopping by. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to actually see you here. That's all. I won't be able to finish watching season 2 Arcane with you today. That's okay. Today I am actually going to. Yeah, I'm gonna be with my D&D group today, and where it's gonna be the finale of a tournament arc. You had to take the laptop to the computer repair. Oh, right. I hope it can be situated. I know you talked about this back in Hawaii. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make Mimi's arms in another layer for the sake of making sure I don't screw this one up. Now, time for me to actually draw out. Time to draw out the other one. Okay, sis, you take care too.
Good old Sora.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Wait a minute, then I just remembered. Whom's does this then?
What?
In the other commission that you asked me to draw, who's this again? The one with the black hair?
Oh, that is Trish.
Ah, right. It's been 6 million years.
I mean, if you want to know anything about... I know that you're very well versed in most of my characters. If you want to know anything, you can ask.
Thank you. Because, while we're actually here, and considering this is your commission order, why don't you actually tell chat on who the characters are, if you will?
So, yeah. what you're seeing here is, well, the one with the ponytail is Mimi, the Lightbringer, and her partner there is Sora, the Shadowbringer. They are technically involved in the XBWL stuff with my friend Rackadile, but they're actually two characters of mine from like a more personal kind of universe, story world, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when I say that, I mean it's a story I probably won't actually develop outside of my own mind because these are kind of like a personal thing. I don't know.
And that's perfectly okay. But let's see. And these are also, if my memory also serves right, these characters are also really older characters, older than Kami. If I have to be very if I have to think really hard on it.
I was about to say that I got those vibes from seeing these two.
Yes. In fact, actually, hang on a second. I'm kind of curious now. Hang on. I wonder if I still have it.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. I think I'll give this one her other eye half lid open. The other one will be closed, but the other eye would be half lid open.
I mean, Sora is technically the more confident of the two.
Okay. Something old? Oh yes, 100%.
Hang on, I'm curious if I still have it in my files somewhere. Give me a second. Oh my god, I do. Oh my god, I still have it. I'm dropping it in TV chat now.
Nice. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's see.
Hello, Waterfall.
Aw, cute.
Oh yeah! It's this one! It's this one that I've made.
Kami and Mimi, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In my own gag, in my own little AU gag or AU gag slash fan art slash cut picture. Yep. Hold on, thought. I'm just gonna actually showcase this to the class. I'm sure those who actually are aware of the context of Undertale might have an idea on who Shadowheart is supposed to be.
Shadowheart? Excuse me?
I mean, this one is Shadowheart, this one's Mimi, and it's a contrast of this oldie that I made in the past. So let me go and
Did you
dig.
mean to say Shadow Kami? Just
Shadow
curious.
Kami. That's that. Okay, it's been a while. It
And for
really
the
has.
context, in Undertale, I believe they're in Waterfall, so they're talking to the Echo Flowers.
Yeah.
If I may give the obvious bruh moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brr.
Yeah.
What?
Dave!
Hello, I just got off work.
Hi!
What I was just thinking. Oh yeah, like Undertale used to be something like, oh my goodness, I could say it. Undertale was a minor obsession of mine for a good till I was like what, 14, 15? Yeah. Like really loved that series, especially since that's what got me into the whole AMV phase of my life.
Wait.
Oof.
How? Oh, right. You're 22. And Undertale
I'm
came
22
out.
this year, technically.
That's right, Casey's not the youngest anymore.
Oh. Well, JC's not the youngest anymore to be
Yeah, Jay's like what, 25 if I'm not mistaken.
JC,
24?
yeah. Oh God, I just
Don't take the psychic damage personally. Besides, I'm still waiting on the day that you guys drag me away to watch all the original anime series. Because you promised that you'll do that, and yet I'm still waiting.
We will go to the time. It's okay. Hey.
Yeah. Plus, well, I saw that you're watching Arcane. Anyone else watch that here? Because I would like to kind of start a bit of discussions.
My sister and I have finished up Act 2. We have yet to watch the last 3 episodes of Season 2. So if you have anything is about that part, I am telling you to keep your trap shut until...
Yeah, I had to keep that shut because I was watching it with my roommate, and oh, she loves that series now.
Okay, let's see.
Because
But
I'm saying this right now, I'm not apologizing. And Bess is my favorite character.
But I think if I had to be complete, my sister and I are both have an agreement on season 1's opening is a lot better than season 2's opening, to be honest.
That I can agree with.
Because I don't know, there's something about season 2's opening that feels weak.
I mean, it is happening straight after the event of the first season, so I think it wasn't supposed to act much like a proper beginning, but more like a continuation, and the whole like quote, now we have to deal with the responsibility of our actions.
Maybe so, but I don't know. I love how season 1 depicts the I meant by opening, I meant the opening credits, if you will, and the opening credits and the song, if you will. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Oh, that part. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I actually kind of understand what it means because all the visuals are actually references to actual art pieces and symphonies involving the lot of the themes of death and darkness.
Maybe so, but I like the one thing I love about season 1's opening for the opening credits is that it has the it took in the elements of stone sculptures, but they actually made it eye catching and and it tells the hints of what's going to happen for the rest of the season of the series, if you will. Season 2's opening credits feel pretty weak compared to how we were actually spoon fed and raised with such as the style of the season 1 opening credits. I'm sure that if you guys put them side by side, you pretty much know what I'm talking about, right?
I can kind of get what you mean.
Thank you. Okay, so
Well,
let's see.
Like, the interesting thought I would like to ask is your like preference for character development. Like anything in particular that you seem interested in?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to put that into words without spoiling. I could try, but I'm gonna be very restrained, considering the fact that we have a no spoiler rule in the house. Especially it's in the chat.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am unable to say much about specific characters then.
I think compared to maybe it's an observance, but the story pacing feels a little bit hit and miss in season 2 compared to season 1. Like they've been using montages quite often. I may be wrong.
Oh, to like show the like what's happened during this time then. Much like how in season 1 we kind of had like each acts have like a dependent time skip, you could say.
Yeah.
Like one of them I think was 8 years. Like season 1 they had like the whole 8-year time skip. I think it's 8 years.
Okay, so let's see. No, I'm gonna have to put her arms in another layer so that way I have an idea on how to stylize this. But I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to let me give the illusion of pants and a shirt, because hey Twitch, please don't come over here in my corner and do a badly thing because I am still trying to make this thing work. Hello, spouse.
Aw, cute.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Is he giving a back rub? Is he?
Hello. Can I help you, Cinta?
Your breath smells like crap.
My bread doesn't smell like quip.
Yes, it do.
That's adorable.
Cinta, you're
I
very
know.
cuddly today. Yeah.
I feel like someone needs cuddles when you go to sleep.
No, I mean, no, I don't blame you, honey.
But yeah, I also gonna be. I put through some biscuits in the oven.
Oh,
I'm peckish, and I don't want to just get a real meal when you're gonna be making pork chops later.
fair. You know what's something that I wish I would be making, if you will?
What's that?
Biscuits and gravy.
Oh. Wait.
Damn, now I'm feeling hungry.
Wait.
I just ate.
Cinta?
I could continue making the biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Have them ready for. If you want to do that.
I mean,
We still have another 10.
we do have indeed another tin. It's just that, Oh wait, sheesh! I forgot that she has I forgot that she has her collar is shaped like that. Okay, that is definitely on me. But if I
Say what?
I'm just remembering how I designed her in the headshot compared to how she looks like in the game. Okay, there we go. Biscuits, gravy with chicken. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. That was Oh hey, neat. Mark Haynes did a time lapse on start screen for Adam Blast, but it's Mario and Luigi. Good to see old SMB's creators still making stuff. Ooh. But yeah, I wouldn't mind making some biscuits and gravy. It's just I need to find the proper recipe from Quincy's again. You know what I'm
When you
talking
mean
about, right?
Yeah, are you referring to the guy with the
Uh-huh.
half elf with the 3 fingers?
Yep.
Yeah, I love him. I haven't seen any of his content in a while. Like, has he not been doing much posting recently?
I don't know. I haven't even checked his neck of the woods for a long while. But Steve
Yeah,
and I
like-
love his recipes, especially when it comes to vagabonds, if you will.
Oh yes, I always like it when he does coffees and such. Like, I think it's very comforting. I'm not sure why.
Well, that's because they're Quincy has a way to making them cozy and appetizing. Okay, hold on. Let me lift this thing up. I know we should have actually be done by now, chat, but please bear with me just a smidge longer. But because
I need to say it again.
a pose like this requires care, not just care, but careful how am I going to make this thing kind of work. And I just
I'm going to say it again. I will say it again.
Yes?
You can't rush art.
Yes, Cinta?
Yes,
You
you
found
can.
it? Oh! The dragon gravy and biscuits?
Granted, Quincy makes his own biscuits.
He does. But, there's nothing wrong getting store-bought biscuits if it helps save time. Yes, making your homemade biscuits would actually be much better in terms of having taste,
And
but
cheaper in the long run.
and it would be cheaper in the long run. But you know what? It's okay to actually get store-bought ingredients to save time, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, I will say it again. You can't rush art.
Thank you. Hey Mickey, have you seen anything on Sakamoto Days? If has it caught your interest? That name rings a bell. Hold on, let me go take a gander real fast. Oh! I have seen images like this that I have seen GIFs and an image or two that is in my Twitter feed. I've yet to actually watch this, but maybe I should actually give it a shot. Let's see. Store-bought biscuits can be good too. Exactly. Like, in our case, we would actually take store-bought biscuits, and we would still find use of them by turning them into vagabonds, if you will. So long as we actually roll the biscuits flat, put the meat mixtures inside, wrap it up, and make sure your kids wrap it up. That's an important lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you guys bake that thing in the oven, but not before you give that thing a proper egg wash on the top first, so you can actually have a nice gold crisp.
Now I want vagabonds.
I am so sorry.
The only person you could blame is yourself for this.
After says the only person you have to blame is yourself.
To be hungry for such things at the moment.
Okay, you know what? Since tomorrow is Friday, I know I got Monster Hunter with Dave on Saturday. What is a good time for you to? What's a good time to make vagabonds anyway?
Well, you're streaming Warframe at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Those are long streams.
Mm-hmm. Those are indeed long streams.
Well, I shouldn't have a short day of work again tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless a certain coworker decides to not come in, and then I can take over his job to take some extra hours.
Right.
At which point, because I do want to at least be there for part of the Warframe stream, because Warframe is fun.
Warframe is fun. And I just realized that when was the last time I did my bit for the 1999 Okay, I can make this work. Maybe I can maybe later tonight I will skedaddle on Warframe just a little bit, see how much time has passed, because the 1999 side of Warframe, time moves significantly fast. Is this?
It's unfortunate that it does.
Is this what it feels like as being a short-lived race like goblins and whatnot? Is it always been that way?
Kinda.
I feel like it's also like a metabolism thing as well too, because like if you think about it, most goblins are very hyperactive
They
to
certainly
our
are.
standards. But to them, that's how they are normally. So the reason why we think they're so like foul and crazy and such is because their metabolism and energy is higher than ours.
I mean, this is true, but that also makes them live shorter lives. Let's see. I had a feeling that when the day comes and I ask Patreon if we could actually design a goblin waifu, what are the very good? Wait a minute! I already have a goblin waifu.
Yes, you do. Grimhild.
Yeah, I mean
The actual Verdan character who's kind of goblin.
no, not this, not Alve. This one.
Not
Where is she? Kay. There she is. This one.
Oh, her.
Mhm.
Wait, what game was she from again?
She's gonna be for D&D, and she is a ace, a rogue, swashbuckler. Okay.
I'm just trying to remember, like, have they played in any game in particular? That's what I'm just trying to figure out.
No, I have not played her in any D&D game yet. Keyword is yet. I don't know what it's like to play as a rogue because my main food group for D&D is the support class. Cleric, Druid, and Bard, in that order.
Hear me out. What if I told you there was a support-based rogue?
I mean, the combat medic?
Not the combat medic. One that specializes in utility and maybe a little bit of crowd. Maybe a little bit of, like, hindrance to enemies.
Hold on a second. I need to actually make sure I got this, hair right. Considering that Sora's hair, is pretty much asymmetric. Well, I don't know what's the proper word for layers. It has layers. Yes. This layered hairstyle of Sora is going
Hair has layers. Ogres have layers. Hair have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Also, if you do want to know anything else about Sora, Mimi, or anyone else, you're free to ask me, because I am technically the lore master in all this.
of course. I mean, this
Hello.
is your commission. So, give chat as much. So at least show and tell chat who these characters are.
I think I already explained the base of their character, did I?
I mean, you gave them. You did told us that these characters are old, but and you did told us that they one's a light bringer, one's a shadow bringer, but you never really actually give us specifics on the story and whatnot.
Well, what would you like to know about the story?
Like what is what is the world they're like came from? How did they become Lightbringer and a Shadowbringer? And
Well,
what is it that brings these two together in a sense?
Well, the thing is, the world that they reside in is kind of like enveloped in darkness. Like that is the focus of the world, technically speaking. And Mimi there is essentially technically an offshoot of something else. And when I say that, technically an offshoot of Shadow, so to speak.
Oh.
Because you see, you showed Trish earlier in like the reference of Mimi there. Trish is from that same story as well. Well, kind of anyway. See, this is the reason I don't talk about the story. Like, it's really fucking hard to explain sometimes.
And I honestly don't blame you. Sometimes storytelling is hard, especially if you have to do it on the fly.
Yeah, especially since you may also not remember how much of that you wrote down.
The basis basically being the world is in darkness. Mimi was cast off as like a quote-unquote ace in the hole, and Sora was actually like a regular girl. But when she came across Mimi, she of course saw something special within her. You know, not like it wasn't like in lesbians like from first sight, but she saw something special within Mimi.
Fair.
Because from the start of things, Mimi had no recollection or memory of who or what created her and what her purpose was. But in spending time with Sora, she quickly learned that, and then she ran off into further into the world away from Sora. And Sora, having grown so very attached and close to Mimi as she was, followed her. Because, that's kind of what love does sometimes. You do crazy shit.
It be like that, though.
Love can be someone's biggest strength or their biggest weakness.
And, well, like I said, Mimi remembered her purpose as the Lightbringer. That's where her sword, as you see in the reference there, coincidentally. Which, by the way, I love how you did the sword. I don't think I ever said that before.
I mean, I could do a little bit better compared to how my art is now, but I'm actually glad that I was able to that this simple design is enough.
If I ever get a commission again and I ask you to do either of these two, I would love to see how you do the sword again in your newer modern style, as it were.
Thank you. Alright, given that these two are tightly at each other's embrace, it is important to form the squish because the body is not in order to showcase pressure, some areas need to be squished. Okay, so alright, let me actually fix up this shoulder. Okay, but I think this is looking pretty good. I hope.
So, should I, by the way, continue with what I was saying, or
Of course,
did you hear enough?
of course, carry on.
Okay, so, So Mimi, obviously remembering her purpose, goes into the heart of the world, and that's where she encounters Trish. And if you can believe it, as is usually the natural course of action, the two have a big fight. Sora watching from afar, Mimi gets overpowered. Poor girl.
Oh dear.
Oof.
And Sora, seeing this, of course, does the only logical thing in that mind and that is she gets between the two. As you do.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I just realized something. Going back into my commissions, digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging the hole. Okay. Then who's this?
What about it?
This one right here. One right next to Mimi.
Kai?
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry. The way you said, but then who the hell is this? Reminded me of like in a video years ago I'd seen of some guy who was like filming his cat. So he's basically started saying, "So I went into outside and saw my cat out there and let him in." And then he turns the camera around. But who the hell is this? And there's an identical cat sitting there.
I don't even know how that happens sometimes. Like, how can you be confused on which cat you own is which?
I mean, I think I would also mistake Cole 2 or Cole 2 considering he's a black cat. That is until I get a better look on... If a black cat looks identical to Cole, I may have to double check on the white spots. The sparse white spots on that said cat. Because Cole has 3 white spots. One small, one medium, one large that is forming an anguished face on his belly. And he also has an itty bitty white spot on his on his left paw.
Yeah.
I know, my boy.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting when you actually find like certain cats or dogs. And did you just see an exact replica of them right in front of you?
Well, to be fair, Steve and I did have an exact replica of another cat, because Joe is actually is actually a twin sister to her own sister cat, Mo.
And where would Mo be?
Mo is in the ranch.
Oh, wait, did I just hear one of you cats meow in the background?
No? There's no
I
cats
just heard a meow, that's all.
There are no cats meowing in the background. Right?
I think so. Like, I just heard a meow or something in the background. And I'm
Afton
like,
did say
"Is
that
a
he
cat?"
heard a meow. But okay, continue on. Continue on, Shads.
So Sora gets in between Mimi and Trish, and she kind of pays for it, taking Trish's sword right through the hand.
Ow!
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeesh.
Oh dear.
And the thing with the sword, essentially Trish being a pure being of dark magic, as she is, that sword was imbued with dark magic, and thus doesn't infuse with Sora, the poor girl, again.
Ow! Oh dear.
But then Sora, seeing Mimi in this position she is, as the only other logical thing, she takes the sword for herself, and that is essentially how Sora became the Shadowbringer.
Oh. And oh, this
I'm sorry, was that a little too much?
No, it's just I'm trying to figure out the logic that comes after that in terms of the story. Are they? But with this self-sacrifice, it didn't come with a cost, right?
No, Sora didn't die. No, heavens no. If that's what you were thinking, that is not what happened at all. I'm sorry. Is that the impression I gave off? I'm sorry.
It kind of feels like that, but given how you said that she didn't die, that's good. But it's just...
No, like, Sora didn't die. Her body became infused with dark magic, and that is how she became the Shadowbringer.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I should have been a little a little more clear.
No, it's okay. It's just that,
Like, confusion has been made. Confusion has been made, but nothing major, really.
Okay. Okay, now, let's see. Okay, I got both girls in the same position, like that. Let me actually just twist up, Mimi's body just a little upright.
I also shouldn't have to clarify that no, Mimi didn't die either in that part of the story.
Okay. Okay, and let me also...
Sorry, that was my bad.
No. You're okay. In this house, we are okay. It's just, I want to help follow along with the story, because in this inn, we are okay with stories. We tell stories ranging from actual moments in history to fictional stories that comes to our mind. I encourage this. I mean, it's not an establishment if we didn't share stories.
Just so long as you don't take away the opportunity for someone else to tell their story, of course.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's basically the story of Sora and Mimi. Like, how Sora got her shadow powers and also got a sword like Mimi, and how they essentially became guardians of that world.
Oh. Okay, that is actually
and
really
if
cute.
it wasn't evident by the way with this commission, yes, they are in my stupid little headcanon in the story world, they are canonically lesbians.
And that's cute. And you know what? That's cute. That really is cute.
Like, Mimi's the shy one, Sora's the confident, headstrong one, but Mimi does like to get in a fight, if it comes down to it.
Let's see. I am gonna have to draw the waistband here, considering that she wears
I have
sweatpants.
never been able to go on a tangent with these characters of mine before, so thank you for that.
Of course.
It's nice that you do so.
Look, in this, when it comes to commission streams like this, I am giving my customers the opportune time to actually explain the characters and who they are. I may not get it right all the time because we will end up getting caught up with other things, but when it does happen, I want to make sure my customers get to explain who these significant characters are. I am that benevolent. I want to be that benevolent of the artist for that in question. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And again, I appreciate you letting me explain. 'Cause I know, again, you also had a fascination for these sorts of characters. Well, at least Mimi. 'Cause again, you hadn't heard of Sora up until this point.
I mean, to be fair, you did say that you had to create her in a different game in order to make her come to life. So it's no wonder I didn't hear about this one.
I would like to do more with these two in at least some form or capacity. It's just, resources being limited, it kind of puts me off a little bit.
I honestly don't blame you. Okay.
Steve, you good then, mate?
What?
Like, I heard, I wasn't sure if you were stretching or in pain, because I just heard,
Stretch.
I'm gonna cut off here and get going. I got the things happening later today.
Alright, you take care. Thank you for coming.
Later.
Alright, let me go ahead and see if I could actually make the arms, because compared to the rest of the bodies, which we actually did just now, I am not confident how am I gonna actually depict the arms right without them messing up with the layers. So we had to draw out the arms. We had to draw the arms in a separate layer so that we could actually get this thing correctly.
If it's unconventional, you make it work somehow, basically, right?
Uh-huh. Okay. Now let me go ahead and actually work on this. Because that is the importance when it comes to layers. You have to, not every sketch has to be done in one layer, Yeah, that is because you will, there will come a point where you want to, make some changes, but if you end up screwing up on it's gonna be a little bit hard to find means to draw them out without harming the rest of the other images. Does that make it more sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, this is something.
Huh?
Seems like Funko is making a whole bunch of more Funko Pops for D&D.
I heard that Funko Pops I heard that Funko Pops has not been very favorable as of late.
I'm not entirely sure what's been going on with them, to be honest. I've kind of just zoned out the whole thing, but sometimes I kind of don't mind the occasional minis that they kind of post out.
Hello, Bio.
Bio, hi!
Oh.
Hey, hello.
You just wake up, brother?
Just half an hour ago, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're not doing the TF2 comic read along this week. That's
okay.
next week's problem.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't wait for that.
Okay, let me go
What are
ahead.
these? Let's see,
You know,
oh my god.
seeing that
these
so many
pictures
people
are-
have been doing positive sapphic stories as of late, I only wish that I could actually have something like that to a degree, you know?
Love.
Look,
Love. Being romantic is just. It's a guilty pleasure.
okay,
Yeah.
not. This is true, but I'm being a very more specific kind of. But this one's a bit more specific. For those who don't have an idea what I'm talking about, sapphic love is another way to describe women love women, if you will. Cause
Oh.
yes, it's easy to it's easy to actually label that as a lesbian relationship, but sapphic love is an umbrella term for those who is under that isn't exclusively lesbian. It could be a romance love between a lesbian and a bisexual woman with a non NB woman and a feminine NB. The list kind of goes on. It's just, in my experience, to be honest, it wasn't very positive. Thanks, Tansley.
Yeah.
But yes, but don't get me wrong. I really do want to write a proper sapphic romance, if you will. I just wish things are just a little bit different.
Which is fair.
Or
Let these bitches be gay.
I don't want to write them to that it feels a little bit fetishy, unlike someone I used to know.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Jesus
That's
Christ, no.
Right.
Make it genuine. Make it realistic. Make them like throughout their personal journeys, they find each other a lot more closer.
Exactly. I mean, okay, let me describe this example, if you will. For a safe for work version, you guys can actually look this up, if you will. There is this one story I've been keeping my eye out on a while now called The Queen and the Woodborn, where it's a Slavic dark fairy tale type of story where a queen who has served her purpose on actually bearing an heir to the throne felt like she has not been loved for, discarded, and as such goes out into the woods because she actually thought she heard the crying voice of her son. That she actually hasn't seen her son in over 15 years, if you will. But then she encounters a nightmare, which is like I said, a nightmarish horse, if you will, and that is when she encounters the particular character, the Woodborn. A goddess, a Slavic goddess of old, where there's this one myth where the stone cross is Woodborn ode, and given that she did cross the particular said stone that separates the normal world and the Fey world, as what I like to call it, she is, you know how the normal shtick is that how the Fey, you made a deal with a fade, they will ask for something in return, and one of them is usually the firstborn kiddo.
It's always the goddamn firstborn. Why can't it just be the middle child?
And she wants to actually but she made a deal with the said Woodborn that that instead of her son's life, she will serve the Woodborn until her dying her dying breath. Which the Woodborn actually did accept this. She made the said woman swear an oath by drinking the water of the dead. And upon drinking the water of the dead, she actually did kick the bucket because at that time the queen was suffering through some sort of terminal disease that has yet to be described, but it is some sort of a terminal disease which she believes is a family curse. And yeah, just like that, to her dying breath, she did actually serve the said Woodborn queen. And
yeah.
But the Woodborn actually said none of that. Actually, gets her soul back from the dead, and because that queen has yet to actually serve her debt proper.
That's crazy. Drinking the potion of death, you end up dying.
No,
that's crazy.
Not just.
It's totally not like fucking like drinking so do not drink the poisonous water bottle, and then you end up drinking the do not drink the poisonous water bottle, and then you end up dying or getting sick. I don't know, that's just kind of funny to me.
It's not really a poison water, but it's more of
Is it like the
whole water of the water of the water from the river of the dead, which in this shared universe is basically the water leaf.
Is it almost like I'm just kind of presuming this is what it is. A thought of kind of like the whole Persephone thing, where if she eats or devours something from the underworld, she is now part of it.
Not really, but Stepan Sejic and his wife did have a shared universe kind of thing going on, and it's really cute that to combine story elements of their stories into one shared universe. But what I'm trying to say is when it comes to River of the Dead, I meant like the River Styx kind of deal, Water of the Dead. And Styx, in old Greek mythology at the time, is not just a River of the Dead. It's also it's also an oath river. If you swear to Styx, you made a strong, powerful oath that you cannot break.
Or if you do, it ends up costing you your life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or your firstborn.
Anyways, but yes, there will be romantic elements going on when it comes to the Queen and the Woodborn, and I can't wait to actually see more of it. It's just that Stepan Sejic is currently working on other big projects that I'm also a huge fan of. Especially one of them is a not safe for work story, but it is a powerful, wonderfully written story called it is a powerfully well-written story called Sunstone. Now, okay, I am really grateful we have an 18+ tag underneath this stream because I am gonna try my best to make sure it's I'm gonna try my best to describe this without pinging to Twitch.
Just give it the old TLDR.
Okay.
Like
give it the TLDR.
Okay. All right.
I won't be able
two
to,
women who met. Okay. Two women who came from who met each other in an online forum for BDSM enthusiasts finally get to meet up with each other, and they did experience their first night on the said practice, where they eventually did slowly fall in love with each other. The problem is that these two are very worried on whether or not they are what they have is enough, and they don't want to risk their friendship for something that could be easily be broken by just pursuing one's feelings, if you will. This little internal conflict really sold well when it comes to the first 5 volumes of volumes of Sunstone, alongside with its good art and as well as its own situations. It is a wonderfully well-written BDSM story, unlike a certain BDSM story that that is poorly written. Hi, 50 Shades. Because listen.
That book.
It's like he took, let's do 50 Shades of Grey and do none of that.
Exactly, because there is in the second volume of Sunstone, there is a story, there is a flashback story where someone did actually practice a certain act wrong in BDSM, and as such, her hands, there is a graphic depiction of her hands slowly getting darker in color because the pressure of the rope was way too tight over time, and but eventually that said character got better, but unfortunately, her partner broke up with her because she was putting too much risk in herself in the game than actually she put herself more into the game rather than just being with her partner. Does that make... Okay. Look, Sunstone is very good. If I had a blue Twitch, I wouldn't mind actually reading it aloud to you guys. I truly do.
Big stretch. Add time and big stretch.
Yes, exactly. I can also use this time to actually stand up, if you will. But yes, blue Twitch. If I had a blue Twitch, I wouldn't mind actually reading aloud some doujins and stories that are on the saucier side.
Oh,
because
the freaky side.
But listen, reading aloud Sunstone would be an immeasurable, wonderful treat.
Yeah.
Okay, but then again, there's also fine print. That is wilder.
You gotta read that shit. Otherwise, you're just gonna be spouting some stuff that should not be allowed on Twitch.
To be precise, I am kind of lost here. I kind of understood all the Sunstone stuff, but then now we're on this part, which I'm a little bit like.
Look, Stepan Sejic is a really damn good author and a really damn good artist to boot. And I am fortunate enough to discover this guy, and he actually gave me the good written story of sapphic romance that I have ever seen. It kind of makes me wish I could actually pull something like that off.
Writing takes a lot of time.
It does. It truly does.
It does.
Oh God, yeah, yep. Fucking true. Can we get a true in the chat?
Yeah, but it's anyway. I'm gonna get myself a going now because, it's kind of. I'm just kind of using the time now for get some extra work done before classes begin on Monday.
All right, you take care.
All right,
You
good
take
luck.
I'm already getting myself prepared, so that's all I need to hear. Y'all have a good evening, all of y'all.
Oh yes, yeah. Good luck, Afton.
Take care.
Have a good one too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's see. And we're getting a lot of and we got a couple of people that did say truth. Yep, and yes, it does.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, how am I going to make this thing work? Maybe her head, it would make more sense if her head is much more shown than Mimi's. For sure. I'll make this thing work.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Look, sometimes you gotta save the fuck it we ball mentality as a as a last minute resort.
And let me also increase the canvas size so that way my line art looks a little bit crisp.
That's a crispy. Mmm.
Yes.
Yummy.
You know, it would be actually interesting to actually host in a cooking stream.
Oh my god, that would be that would be insane. In fact, I've been like cooking. I've been actually, not to flex, but and I'm not sponsored by HelloFresh, but I've signed up to HelloFresh, and some of the foods I've been making, insanely good, really tasty. And you know what?
Is it affordable?
Well, I mean, all you got to do is like, I mean, I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying like, it's basically you could have the same budget as like a regular grocery shopping trip, but you could have up to like meals and stuff. I fucking hang on. I'm just sorry. I need to show you these foods that I made.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, in the stream chat, but goddamn, I'm actually proud of how
Turned
I mean
out?
yeah, oh yeah. So one of them is a pork schnitzel with mustard gravy. The schnitzel was kind of burnt because I left it on for too long. And the other one is like a Philly beef sub.
Philly cheesesteak is what that is.
Yeah, a Philly cheesesteak. And that's pretty much it. Well, it's called a Philly beef sub, but damn, it's so good.
HelloFresh and Factor are good systems along with sponsors.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? If I do end up getting a sponsor from them, I would probably just be like, oh, you know what? I've been actually using HelloFresh before they sponsored me, so like, yeah, I could attest to that. So, yeah. But you know what? A cooking stream would be hella fun. Plus, it would be your first IRL stream.
I wonder if I should actually dress as my actual cosplay or just regular at that point. That is the question.
Or maybe a chef, or maybe like a chef variant. Do you have a chef variant of your outfit?
Yeah, I mean, just switch the apron from waist mode to full mode.
That's it.
Let's see. HelloFresh and Factor are good system. Oh wait, I read that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me actually look over there. In fact, it was remind me of a world that was working on while browsing on D&D rulebooks. You ever heard of the D&D system known as Break? Well, a TRPG. Okay. I've never heard of such a thing before, to be honest.
All right. Break. TTRPG. Okay. Break. Oh, it's so Break. It has a Kickstarter right now. It's a tabletop RPG inspired by fantasy video games and anime, and it looks to be that way. But are the game mechanics a bit different to this, or is it just like completely homebrewed?
That is the question.
Yeah, I mean, there's character creators. I'm just looking at the Kickstarter. There's like different varieties, and it's promising. It looks interesting. Do you happen to be a backer? Who's a fucking
Lord Bloth. He's the one who said that. Oops.
I'll drop the finances. Yeah, look, yeah, man of Mercy said like this. You know, that's fine, man. It's just, you know, I just happen to have like a shit ton of benefits. I just want to say the least. But you know what? I still have enough money to like pay them off.
Okay, let's go ahead and start working onto her face. I may have to make 2 separate layers for Mimi, and I'm gonna have to make 2 separate group layers for the sake of Mimi and Sora. That way their line arts doesn't actually clash with one another.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just like, imagine, like if you fuck up one character, then you've got like, then you have to like rub out all the other ones.
But you know, speaking of sapphic romance, if you will, not often do I actually look up sapphic romance, but because I'm very particular on how I want them written. But when I do, I kind of wish that there's some really good, well-written ones out there. It's because I don't know. I'm kind of spoiled after what reading from Stepan Sedgwick's writing. But maybe it's just me who wants to. Yes, Lord Bluff. Break is a fantasy post-apocalyptic. It was official homepage besides Kickstarter, but just know that Nightbot probably would bot my link, and yes, a backer. Ah, okay. What was I trying to say? All right. But speaking of the sapphic romance, if you will, I'm just. Maybe it's because of my exposure to Stepan Sedgwick's works. I'm very, have high standards when it comes to looking up for, sapphic romance, if you will.
It set a bar, which cannot be lowered.
No, and I wish it didn't, but then again, I kind of like my stories with good writing and good characters in it, if you will. Cause, not gonna lie...
Isn't that like the important part?
It is. It truly is. Because, not gonna lie, reading one too many webtoons, where I wish there's really, really well-written sapphic romance is hard, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that, most of the stories are predominantly, straight relationships, which I don't mind, but every now and then I kind of want a different dish. Oh, yes, dear? Ah! Thanks for the biscuit!
I also cooked them on the rack, which means
Ooh.
at the bottom.
Oh, it has a little crisscross at the back!
And it's not burnt at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so good.
Yummy little bickies. Little bickies. Yummy, yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You want honey with that?
See, I find it so interesting the difference between American biscuits and, well, generally English and Australian biscuits, because biscuits are usually like sweet and very like chocolatey, while as the biscuits in America, as far as I know, are like usually dry and you gotta have them with gravy, unless I'm talking to specifically like Popeyes.
I think yes and no. I think it's more of it's a dialect thing. Like the English dialect for biscuit is not technically the same thing as what you're describing.
No.
Yeah.
To the British, to the Americans, a biscuit to the British is a cookies to the American.
Yes.
That's
that is
exactly
correct.
it.
Just as the same as chips to the British is fries to the American.
Yep. Night and day.
Yes, and for some reason you Americans insist on calling a plaster a band-aid.
That what is man? Like you gotta imply you guys ignore the metric system. Everyone else follows the metric system. Why can't you do that? Why can't you be normal like the rest of us?
The rest of the world looking at America, why can't you just be normal?
What is that?
And to answer your question, Bio, it is simple. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Yep, that sums it up. Sums it up right there. Thank you, Steve.
Bass boosted Star Spangled Banner starts playing.
Yeah, that's it.
Custard to the British is pudding to us. Oh yeah!
Oh my god. You know what? Shadow and I watched a fucking video where this guy reviewed what was it? Like just a bunch of stuff that was like it was like the British equivalent of like a 7-Eleven, like Poundland. And yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, we watched a little bit of you watched a little bit of it as well.
No, but as a child at heart, I could not think of the joke.
Of course. Dirty little boy. Dirty little boy. Stop it. Stop it.
I am an adult. I have earned the right to make my own mistakes.
Yes, you own up to it. Own up to it right now.
Yes, guilty as charged, but I have the right to make that mistake.
Ah, that is cute. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Why Americans refuse to switch to metric? Well, let me ask you a different question. Which nation supposedly has a flag on the moon?
Checkmate. Okay, you got me. You got me.
What do you mean,
good.
supposedly?
Fuck. Damn. We're really gonna be talking about this, huh?
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, what?
Yeah, like, what flag? Really?
Yeah, like I said, lots of things fly here in the Paper Plane Inn.
That's it. And not fists. Because we like to keep this establishment a very casual and very good experience. In fact, there was one time there was like one guy that like came in and started like talking about like just a bunch of shit. I'm just like, hey, if you keep talking about that, I'm gonna have to like kick you out. And then he ended up just like throwing a drink at my face, and I had to like reboot my systems. It's fucking annoying.
Yes.
Not pleasant.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, especially if you're the only automaton in the establishment and you get it wet. You know how long it takes? You know how long it took for my system to dry out? 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. And I had to be out there in the sun.
At least you got dry. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it just smelled. It just smelled like just ale for a while. Which granted it's a very nice smell, but like I just like if only I could smell.
Oof. I want to get more biscuits. So, how about we just have to actually do a 10-minute break?
Yeah, that sounds
Fair
good.
enough.
A 10-minute break. Have your bickies. Yes.
Black 97, thank you so very much for the follow. Hope you actually enjoy your time here in the inn.
I was hoping you would say that with a mouthful of biscuits. So Alright.
I mean, look, it kind of does remind me of that one Popeye's biscuit meme, if you will.
Oh my god. I know what you're talking about. It's fucking like there's nothing. It's too dry. Everything is too dry. There's no water in sight, and you're just suffering.
But anyways, I'm gonna get more biscuits. But what do you think of this one, Chads?
Hang on, give me a moment to look.
Alright.
Oh, that is lovely.
And we're still not done. Help me. Anyways, I'm gonna get more biscuits. I'm gonna get more water. Let's go have that 10-minute break. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, extra bickies. They're
Holding on.
Rome too.
What'd you do, hon?
happened?
I didn't do nothing wrong. It's just so cold all of a sudden. I just slipped on a poncho, so I'm hoping it'll be a little bit warmer.
Yeah, please keep some layers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your best to keep warm, please.
Hi, Jay. Let me fish you out of the jar.
Yeah, could you get me out of here, please?
There you
It's a bit
go.
cramped with Shadow in the jar as well.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, look, it was... Wait, let me take a gander real fast. Let me take a gander on this temperature real fast. It was 54. Oh, it was close to 57 at the highest earlier. And suddenly got 1 degree lower and I can feel it in my soul. Then again, the past couple of days is worse.
Honestly, I'd take 54 over what we've been getting at night recently. It's been getting to 23 degrees.
What's going on in Utah?
A cold snap, apparently.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, just this. Well, maybe not a cold snap, more like just this cold front, you know?
Yeah.
Was that a sneeze? Whoa! Moai! Moai, hi! What's good? It's nice seeing you over here in the neck of the woods.
Oh, hey!
Showing up and thrown back. Ooh. Damn.
There we go. Made a shout out over there. For those of you who don't know, this is Moy of Knowledge. He is also a VTuber, and he's also a really good artist, and he also plays Warframe too.
How'd it do?
Oh, you said Moai. I thought you said Moy.
No,
that was my friend. As in my friend Moy.
That's fair.
Oh.
You were sneaking around? You know what? It's nice seeing you here too. And yes, I came back from having my biscuits that Steve made, and he also made iced tea to go with it. So I guess with our previous subject earlier, you could say I really did have tea and biscuits.
Still doesn't count.
It does count.
It does, I would argue that, depending on the context, and the definition of biscuit, which we have talked about it earlier in the stream.
Where are we going with this?
No matter which version you're going with, tea and biscuits is a good combo.
Oh yeah, it's still good.
It's hot or cold.
Let's see. Every time I hear anyone say biscuits, I have to quote the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge and say, "Stop being so
British. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta do this. We gotta stop saying biscuits. It's getting downright Anglian in here.
Where are we going with this?
Remember
now that you bring this up, now I'm suddenly craving hot chocolate.
It's just earlier in the conversation where the British biscuits to the British is cookies to us Americans, just as much as chips to the British is fries to us.
Yeah, that's it. Just summed it up right there. We don't need to go any further. We'll just.
I don't know.
Also, question.
Yes?
And I think I might actually need Bio's vouching on this as well.
Yep.
Am I far gone because I'm adding Toho project music to my video game music cache?
That was
not really.
Yeah, that was.
Some of them are bangers, unless you have Apple or that one song with the title Apple or Bad Apple. Yeah.
I'm fairly certain, like, way back in the day, like old Gmod stuff used to use Toho fairly regularly, so I don't think you're that far gone.
Well, see, the reason I bring it up is because I've gotten an interest in Toho Project as of recent. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. Is it a bad thing that I have an interest in Toho Project?
I mean, I
Depends on
don't
where the
think
interest is
so.
sourced from, I think.
I'm sorry, what was that, Steve?
Depends on where the interest is sourced from, I'd say.
Well, because I've known about the characters for a while, but only recently have I actually sort of gotten a little deeper into it, I guess.
Okay.
The only knowledge I really have about Toho Project is that it served as one of the inspirations for Undertale.
It'd be like
Wait,
that,
really?
though. Alongside
Is that actually true? Is that actually true, Jay?
Yes, in fact, Toby Fox cites it in one of the interviews he's done. Not just any interview he's done it in the interview he's done in perfect Japanese.
Yeah. Is it the one interview where he just suddenly just said a word in English for like a split second? Like
it's the part where he breaks his perfect Japanese accent, where he's all like Toho Project.
Yeah, Toho Project. And then it's just perfect Japanese.
I'm alive. Let's see.
Breathe, damn you!
I'm alive.
Bro, you need a cup. You need a chill.
Wait, what? Come again, more? Wait, to Jexo's earlier comment. You guys lucky. I live in the northern regions, and 2 days ago schools got closed, cause it was too cold. -15 to -20s in the Fahrenheit.
I'm sorry, -15.
I'm sorry. You go and walks in that weather? Why? Are you sure? Are you? What
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking like vouch for that. It was literally like 14, 15 degrees where I was like a day or so ago, and I've made the stupid choice to try and walk. I went outside, bundled up in the warmest hoodie I had, felt how cold it was across my face, and immediately just turned around and said, "No, I'm not doing this."
From my perspective, at -15 Celsius.
In my own experience, I have trouble going out without both a hoodie, a coat, and a windbreaker. I have to layer to go outside.
Yeah.
How the heck do you go for walks in -15-degree weather?
So
You're asking the wrong dude.
In -15 Celsius, that's doable. But -15 is like 0 Fahrenheit, and the moment I stepped outside, my eyes started stinging.
Is everyone in the winter's heavy areas okay?
Oh, it gets worse, but either way, because I've seen reports of the northern parts of Ontario. They're getting warnings of -30 Celsius.
Yikes.
Ow!
Well, you know what? I envy all the people in the northern hemisphere dealing with like hellish blizzard wintry landscapes. Well, I'm just sitting here sweating my ass off with weathers that are, I would describe bipolar. One day that it can get hot, one day it can get cold and windy.
All right. When it's
You know this whole winter thing, how bad it is right now? Did you know it literally was snowing in Florida, of all places?
It's that bad. Yep.
It snowed here.
Yeah.
I mean, but
it snowed in fucking Florida. How is that even possible?
I mean, a couple of years ago, there was snow in Arizona, of all places.
There's global warming. It's global warming, guys. They tried to tell us that. Oh my god, shut up! We get it!
let me also look at chat. Let me look at chat.
Sorry, I got a quote. I got a quote internet story and all that just real quick. Oh my god, shut up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the problem is, we heard you. The problem is the only people who can make a difference about it don't care.
Or the people that are pushing it or keeping the goddamn message going along are batshit insane.
There was snow in Texas not too
It's
long
a combination
ago.
of both, if you ask me.
Let
Yeah.
me look at chat real fast before we forget about them. Is it Black is at Black's just quoted my line is everyone in heavy winter area okay? And they just said, are we ever okay? But they also said there was snow in Texas not too long ago. You're not wrong. If you guys have seen my posts in Blue Sky, I was about to say tweets, but
Forced habit.
force of habit.
That's
It's a force of habit. Yeah, but yes, for those who saw my post in Blue Sky, I was extremely ecstatic upon seeing the sight of snow again because I haven't seen snow since 2023 when Steve and his family took me up to Colorado for a ski trip that they usually go to for most spring break, if you will. And that was the first time I ever have seen snow. I was extremely happy, and I was actually feeling incredibly overjoyed. So yeah, when snow happened again, when I get to see snow in person again, of course I was ecstatic. Yes, I stayed up until 1 in the morning. I mean, I stayed up at 1 in the morning at that time, waiting for the snow to finally fall. And when it did, I was ecstatic. I woke up Steve from his bed just so he could actually see the snow fall himself too.
I don't remember you trying to wake me up.
I did.
My brother in Christ, you are in the same bed.
Look, odds are you probably tried to shake me up. I looked at you, went back to sleep.
No, but I woke you up. You saw the snow with me.
I did. Okay, I do remember seeing snow when you coming out, and I saw it when it was not falling and it was on the ground. I remember that. But I don't remember seeing it actually falling.
Steve, are you by chance a deep sleeper like I am?
I am. Here's the thing with me. It takes me forever to fall asleep, but once I do, it's just.
That's it. You're just sleeping like a rock.
Yep.
Just out like a light, huh?
Out like a light.
It was snow. I stayed up a couple more hours after that to enjoy the snow, and I was.
You wanted to share this experience with Steve, but unfortunately Steve was asleep while you were up all morning stimming about the snow.
Well, yeah. I also did the one thing I always wanted to do when it was snowfall. Actually make the mini snowman. And I'm sure you guys remember that one.
We saw the story of the little mini snowman, and then eventually got to the point where he started leaning down, and I just said like, oh, he just wants to lie down for a little bit, just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, like this one right over here, chat. I actually took the snow that was building up on the windshields of the car and actually make a little snowman. I had to come back every now and then to get myself warm, but I was ecstatic to do snowman building. I've always wanted to do that since I was a kid because I was exposed to a lot of movies and media that experiences the beauty of winter in a sense. But yeah!
Just had a little frosty.
I was actually happy I got to make that snowman, and the next day, Steve actually got to see the snow proper, and he got to see my little project.
You got to see your little guy, your
Yeah.
little snowman.
The next day, the little guy is still there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until the day goes on, the sun gets a little warmer, the snow starts to melt, and it actually breaks my heart every time. My little guy eventually started melting.
No,
man,
you sleepy.
You experienced something on a similar scale that I did when I was a little boy, and I would have there was one time where there was a snow day at my grandparents' house while we were vacationing, and we ended up making a snowman, but then the sun came out the next day, and he just kept getting worse and worse as time went on, and it was just heartbreaking.
Like, this is like the same day, mind you, later in the evening, where he's not
just tired.
this.
He's just tired.
No,
He's just a tired little
dead.
guy.
He's dead.
He's tired. No, he just wants to lie down for like a few minutes.
I mean, the
He's a
next
sleepy
morning,
little guy.
he was able to stay alive in the next morning.
He wants to stay awake, but he's so sleepy. He's just so sleepy.
No, he was dead.
He's so sleepy. Look at him.
No, he wasn't. He was dying. He just slowly started
Oh no,
melting
I
away.
know something that I know that I could do, something I could do to make this worse.
What?
What?
Mama Miki, I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna lie down for a little bit. Is that okay? I feel a little sleepy.
And that's where I came to after my stream yesterday. I went out there to check, and lo and behold, he's gone. Little Frost is gone.
Ruined your little snowman. Your little snowman is gone. He just went for a permanent sleep.
You know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me of that one episode from Kirby Right Back at You with Chili the Snowman.
Oh.
Can we have an F in the chat, guys? Can we have F in the chat for little Frost? He
Little
only
Frosty.
had one day. He only had one day, and that's
He wanted to stay up all day. He wanted to stay up, but he was sleepy. He was just sleepy. He ended up being very sleepy, a little sleepy guy.
So on an unrelated note, you want to see the corned beef and cabbage that I made yesterday?
Sure, but let me put you in the
corned
jar.
Beef.
Wait, what?
There you go. Let me take a gander of this.
Hey, listen.
It's in the sidebar.
It's in the...
Okay. Whoa! That actually looks good!
Thank goodness, because I botched cooking it somehow.
How?
Not as bad as mine. Like, I mean... in fact, was the meat? It looks... Is it meant to be like that pink, or is it just
Oh yeah, that's what corned beef is supposed to look like.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
But
Yeah, that's what corned beef is supposed to look like, and basically the way I botched it, too much water.
Well,
basically too much water in the pressure cooker, and it started squirting not just steam, but fat from the beef everywhere.
Oh god, that would have been boiling. Yeah.
I was gonna say you would have beefed it, but that's a little too soon.
No, I like it. I beefed it. That's funny.
Yeah, I know.
But thanks for the F in the chat for Little Frost. I think I'll have to make a little plaque for my Frost.
Just a little memoriam.
Oh yeah, have a little plaque for Little Frost and put him next to Cole.
Nah, he's gonna be. It's gonna stay out there for a while in the week where he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant? Oh, I thought you meant for like the stream. I meant for like the stream layout. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? That's fair. But man, my snowman.
Your little snowman, your little Frosty, your little good time boy just was sleepy. I'm not gonna give that. I'm still gonna be like this. Every time you mention like, oh, the little snow. It's like, I remember building that little. Remember that little snowman that I made? Oh, what, little Frosty who ended up being sleepy? I was a fucking menace. I didn't need to, but I was just like, oh, he just was a little sleepy.
He's a little guy.
He's just a little guy. You know, my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
But I just wish it didn't actually be this short-lived, though.
Yep.
Man, but Well, but maybe my friends are onto something. That snow will eventually be something I will hate the most, as the more time I got exposed with it. Okay, so let's see. It's I'm not sure if I'll ever get the line art of this image fully done, Shads. At least for today. But yes, I am making a commission for Shads today. I'm not sure if I will be able to get all of the line art done by today. But at least we have a time lapse recorded onto this art piece, so that way it can actually showcase the progress on how it was all done. Okay. Can I have a full? She only has 2 lashes. I think I can actually do better now that I'm actually getting a little bit more XP. I'll give her an additional eyelash. Hey, Mikado, what do you call an old snowman? Okay, I'll bite. What do you call them?
Water.
No.
Jay, that was diabolical.
No,
Holy
listen, you have to
shit.
understand. I knew where it was going.
Oh, but that was so fucking left field.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. I'm leaving.
Oh, God. Alright, let's end the stream here. Thank you for watching the stream.
I'm leaving. Now.
Oh my God.
Black is
All
probably
right.
livid that I stole the punchline.
Yeah, she's screaming on stage.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Oh, well, shit. Sorry there, fellas, but I'm going into a tunnel.
God, look what you did, Jay. God damn it.
Listen, I knew where the joke was going. I just knew where the joke was going.
I know, but like fucking it would have been fun. Alright, you know what, to be fair, you knew where it was going. I kinda did too, but I was just like, oh Jesus Christ,
You're still sick?
Can we have a little bell? Can we have a little oh God. Can we have a little bell on House Gremlin just so then we know when she's coming? Jesus Christ, dude. Don't throw the fucking pillow. You'll get agitated. She'll get agitated. Bad enough she's already sick.
Gremlin, stop sneezing on me, darn it!
Stop. Alright. Jesus Christ. Not on the job.
Hello, Gremlin.
Alright. Hang on. I got you, dude. Just gonna wipe that shit. Oh, God. Just.
You know, for once, I'm glad I'm actually in the jar so I don't get exposed to any of that.
No, but the jar is so. Oh, ew.
It's not exactly the prettiest thing to look at, though.
I know, just.
Goliath.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
She's sucky. Hungry? Okay.
Grilled cheese.
What?
Grill me a cheese.
No, just give her an ibuprofen. Just put a fucking ibuprofen in a chocolate bar. Then she'll be better.
Gremlin. Okay, come on, hold on.
Okay, alright. Thanks.
Hi, Gremlin. Come here.
Come here. Later, okay?
Alright.
We're busy right now, Gremlin, okay? After the stream, I'll grill you with cheese, okay?
Okay.
Give her
Okay, come
guild cheese.
Has Gremlin
Okay.
still good? Would that be good?
Stole what?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Has Gremlin still
Gouda.
good?
Gouda cheese?
No.
Yes.
Unless you want
Just
that
once.
grilled cheese, you can have it. Otherwise, I gotta take it back.
Grilled cheese.
I am a little concerned that she said she stole it, but yes.
Huh? I just been giving sacrifice by chick. Wait! I cannot sniff!
That's because
Here, come here, Gremlin. Let me try something.
I wouldn't. Mucus, I'm trying to draw here, and she's just slobbering mucus all over the bloody. I'm not cleaning that up.
What? She has very soft cheeks. It's true.
There is a Husband is giving sacrifice, but I don't know what to take. Soup? Chucky? Chucky soup?
Not Chucky soup
That's-
here.
No, that is
have some
disgusting.
Oh!
That is
sounds
disgusting.
that sounds horrible.
It's the worst thing. Not even as a prank. I don't wish that upon my worst enemies. Let alone.
I told you. You feel better.
Alright. Okay, what? Alright. What's she doing? She's. Okay. I think she's stimming?
Actually, it does feel a little better. Yes! Sort of.
We'll take what we can get.
Oscarman has been reminded. Oscarman had just remembered something important.
What? Well, what's that?
Oscarman decided to move thermite termites elsewhere.
Not where.
Where?
Wait,
Come on. Just where?
Oh,
where?
no.
Fucking.
I
Alright, Steve,
think we need
just.
to be concerned now.
Can we just.
they were
Alright, just find
originally-
out as soon as possible, because if it's thermite termites, then we're fucked.
They were
Okay, I'm back.
the thermite
Move the
termites are
termites.
gone.
Thank you. There are thermite termites in the area.
Yeah,
We do not know where.
Yeah,
I
look,
mean-
it's nothing to worry about.
I did remember that she once placed them in the chimney, but that was yesterday. You mean she moved them?
That's what she said.
Oh
Mhm.
no. And she never said where.
She never said where. Honestly,
Oh.
it could be anywhere at this point.
Fucking. What was that? What the fuck was that?
I think that might have been the thermite termites.
Shit. Alright.
Well,
Can we-
shit.
Hey, do you still have that exterminator?
I mean, I could call them, but they might be busy at this late hour.
Just call them. Call them. Just
I
tell
have
them
a
to make an
question.
inquiry.
Yeah?
I have a question. Did that come from the springs at all? It sounded like it did.
Let me take a good look.
Alright. Okay. Jesus. So.
Ow!
Hello. Yeah, hello. Rantman, thank you for the patron. We've got some termites right now, so just don't worry about that. Just don't worry about it.
Please stand by.
Oh! My artesian well!
What
Why
the
do we
fuck?
have an artisan well, hon?
That's where I get my water sometimes! You know?
Why can't you just drink from the tap? Like, Christ, man.
Hey, some
Read
places
the-
have hard water in the tap, okay?
It's not like the. I mean, to be fair, I don't drink water per se because again, my experience. Again, I already told you my experience with liquids as the only automaton in the function. Just
What about oil?
no, that's
Oil's a
like, that's-
liquid.
Yeah, but that's only for like relieving like muscle joints. I don't drink that shit. Pure electricity, baby.
Mineral water is nice. Well, that is true, but the artesian well is also there for my alternative source for water because, boy, howdy, I remember the days when it, how the early inn is like. But, yes, oh, man! My artesian well!
Alright. Fucking... Hang on. Is that... Shit. Okay, hang on. One sec. I think I should see one of the thermite termites just... Hang on. Let me just... Okay, there we go. Alright. I think the trick is to, like...
shoot that thing?
It's for personal defense, okay? Besides...
Wait, no, you don't just shoot a thermite termite!
No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it would prevent the detonation, but apparently it's just like fucking... What is it?
You need cold.
Wow.
Cold water?
Oh,
No, just something
man.
really cold.
Alright. Alright. Okay, that's my fault. I own up to it. That's coming out of my pay.
You know what? Yeah.
Wait, you're
That's
getting
coming out of...
paid?
I'm getting... Yeah, well, apparently so. And then I spend my pay to do the occasional commissions for Miki.
I
If I feel
see.
like it. Yeah.
Life in the paper plate in, everybody.
Yeah, that's... Yep, that's figures, but just tell your patrons that, like, that area's out of order. Just don't worry about it.
You know, boy, are we gonna make a quick build before I open up shop tomorrow. That's gonna be a late night work, all right.
You know, Miki, at some point in time, it might be a good idea to actually sketch out what thermite termites look like, so that the patrons know to watch out for them.
You know what? That is not a bad idea. That is actually a very good idea.
Oh yeah. Have it like a little caution.
What's your insurance rate? It's been a while. I may have to take a gander on that one, but thank you for reminding me.
I will tell you this much: it's through the roof thanks to the gremlin.
Jesus Christ. Just
yeah.
Look, it's bad enough that you have to pay. I mean, thank God we're like the only establishment that doesn't pay tariffs, right? Right?
Tariffs?
Right?
Wrong.
Not to your standard person, no.
What's a tariff?
Taxes, hon.
Oh.
Tariff is an import tax
Oh.
Yeah, a tariff is an import tax.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we do pay them, just not directly to the nearest lord. Or, well, I guess they are a lord.
Well, look, I'm not too big on governments, but yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I don't want to start anything.
Let's see. The fact that the inn is still active even after everything that happens to it is still a baffling surprise. I'm not gonna lie. You're not wrong, Madam Mercy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. A lot of things happen here in the inn. It's a Christmas miracle and a half.
We have a very active repair system here.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm surprised Miki had to make pact with Faye or something to keep the place afloat.
I think
Not a fae.
Mm-hmm.
not exactly, and not really. I mean,
Yeah,
Gremlin.
it's far worse than Faye. They're called lawyers.
Oh.
I mean,
Fuck me, I guess.
You're not entirely wrong. I mean, Gremlin has people forgotten about the story of the Gremlin again.
Oh yeah, like I remember where the gremlin came from. Like I know gremlin themselves are a fae.
Well, okay, let me actually tell the story again. Once upon a time, this takes about some time in the past in the Paper Plane Inn. I was closing up shop when a customer who just arrived at the closing hours asks for a room here in the inn. I can't really turn them away because they just arrived. They're probably they were tired at the time, so I just let them board into the inn. However, by the next day, when it comes to pay for his stay, he didn't have much on him. Instead, he actually gave us this one particular large totem. He did say that this totem is very special. That if we kept this thing around, if we take care of it, prosperity would follow us here in the Paper Plane Inn, so long as we don't break it. I mean, I did my best as I could, and taking care of it after they left. But then I did the biggest oopsies of oopsies.
You sold it?
No.
No,
One time when I was cleaning here in the inn, I was trying to sweep up a certain spot. I clumsily tripped on my knee, fell, and I ended up hitting the totem, and it ends up breaking in the process. It snapped in two. It is for something that is that small, for something that is big, it is as fragile as paper mache. But
Well,
then,
yeah, it's made of almond.
and then something happened. Something came out of it. I cannot describe, but it went through me. It actually then started to twist and turn and into some grotesque shape, and then it turned into House Gremlin. It took my appearance. It just addresses itself as House Gremlin, and instead of good luck, she gave us chaos. And that's how we got House Gremlin since.
Also, House Gremlin is allergic to almonds, and that's how she was trapped in the first place.
Yeah. So, good tidbit of lore.
So let's see. Do you still have the remains of the totem? Yeah, but we tried to fix it, but no amount of attempts we did would ever seem to get that thing to work. I don't know how that guy did it, and I think it's probably for the best. And no amount of trying we did could fix it. So we just kind of resigned our fates on, letting the House Gremlin roam where she is.
And you're still getting in the first place because the inn is still standing.
Yeah?
Despite everything, despite all the chaos, every possible bit of damage, you've still been able to keep it standing. In a way, despite causing most of the problems in the first place,
All right.
the house is probably fulfilling that luck in the first place. That fortune that it'll keep going.
Huh.
That being said, hit it, Elton John. Oh wait, no shit, we don't have a jukebox. Never mind. Or let alone a Siri. Or let alone something that's like a Google and Alexa of this place. Like
just say Golem, because I have one.
Golem. Hey Golem. Oh wait, it keeps fucking up my commands. Hey Golem. Play Elton John. I'm Still Standing. Is it actually? No. Okay. It's still fucked. Or maybe my vocal processors are like that.
It is.
Just give it a little kick. Just give it. Actually, oh wait, no. Never mind. Don't
It's
kick
running. It's running an anti-copyright failsafe.
I'm sorry, but it's an old little construct. It can only do so much.
I think it's got the. Yeah, you're right, Sherman. It's got the anti-copyright hex on it, but I don't know. Someday.
I mean, if you want, I could sing it.
Or at least.
Let's not risk it. Not against it, but let's not.
No. If it's a cover, if it's a cover or if it's a really poorly, let's just say it's a karaoke version. You can I can't do it. The bits. I just realized the bits fall into bits. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you did your best.
Yeah. That's all right. I could play it, but
it's okay.
again,
It's okay. Listen. If you kept going, you wind up like a wreck you hide behind the mask you use.
Oh. But I understanding yeah, sorry, I had to like follow that up too.
Looking like a true survivor and feeling like a little kid. Yeah. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind.
I swear, I'll find a way to get Golem to properly function so that way.
That's it. Yeah, I think it's that hex that I think it was called. It like I transcribed the hex that's like on it, like it's on its check, and it spells out DMCA. I don't know what that means, but oh well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm working on a little something as well. I'm gonna put it in TV chat too. I'm just trying to figure out like how to get proper burn marks and stuff.
On a side note, I gotta remember to put "I'm Still Standing" on my karaoke list.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Bangers off the. Hello.
Hello?
Who did?
Ash! Oh, God. Hold on, Cat! You're literally right behind Shad, so hold on.
All right, just move him to the left or right.
Hold on.
If you're gonna take me from behind, at least buy me a drink first.
No.
No.
Oh boy.
No, man.
No, look, just he's not a fan of chat bots. I'm just saying he's not.
Also, yes. What's going on now?
Doing a commission, and I'm getting on the tail end of doing the rough inks on this, cause considering the fact that we spent a good chunk trying to do the sketch of this stream, I think I want to call it there because it's almost 6. I need to make dinner for me and Steve anyway.
Yes, food is more important than art.
Yes, go eat.
Besides, I
But
need
anyway.
to consume and get the energy for tonight's game because, oh boy, tail end of the tournament arc. Yay! But I'm fighting against my character's brother.
I have to face the consequences of my actions. Yay!
Yeah, yippee. Also, I posted it in TV2 chat, like, if any critiques, if it looks like a burn or a scar, because I'm trying to give it that, like...
Let me take a gander.
Just have a little peek.
I mean,
Like, is it too blotchy? Because I'm looking up references for, like, actual burn scars as well.
I mean, looking at it now, it's not too bad. Some people would simplify it to make sure it looks, it'll be easier for them to draw a little bit more in the future, considering the fact.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
this is not too bad.
Yeah, if I'm just gonna keep drawings of this character, I'm probably just gonna do like a, a dark patch with a few lines.
Look.
Actually, speaking of getting energy for tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and leave just so I can prep for myself.
All right, thank you for coming.
Of course, see ya.
See ya, Jay.
I mean, look at it. Here's an example. Look at the way how they depict Zuko's scar in the show Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, I could probably look at that,
Mhm.
especially if I need to make like comics and shit.
Yeah, I mean, some scars have to be simplified for the sake of saving time, and also for when you have to keep drawing that said character time and time again.
Yeah, but yeah, this is just sort of like an overcomplicated version of a thing. But if I wanted to draw it again, I'll just use it as like a reference. Like, okay, blotch of a skin, like a burn patch with a few lines. That's it, done, boom.
Well,
This is sort of like a very detailed version of that.
Did someone sass me in chat? Hold on. And here are the consequences to my actions. Who could have possibly seen this coming? And literally everyone. Are we shouting?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, Rhythm Asylum, nice to see you here, but sadly, we're gonna be wrapping things up because it's now 6 technically, and right now we're gonna go ahead and start rating somebody. Melly does not count because she's asleep, and so is Banks would also be wrapping things up too. You know what? Someone did here says to rate Lumi Celestine, and I haven't seen her in a long hot minute. So okay, there she is. Okay.
Yep.
So why don't we actually go ahead and rate her, if you will? Okay, so wait, not exclamation point. Not exclamation point. I almost made the mistake. I caught myself there. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by. Oh, wait, the raid message. I almost forgot about that. Oopsie. It has been a long hot minute since I've last seen her, and I actually would like to see how she's doing. Okay, there we go. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by here today and watched this stream, if you will. Join me by tomorrow as we're going to be having more shenanigans when it comes to Warframe. But I have a feeling that you guys are looking forward to next week, Friday, as we get to continue where we left off when it comes to the TF2 Comics read-along. I can't wait for that too, so just be patient a wee bit longer. But until then, this is where we gotta close the end. May y'all have a good night, may y'all eat well and rest well, and I'll see you guys next time in the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Alright.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Yep. Goodbye. Take care. Bye-bye.